What's good, everybody? Today I'm reviewing two new Oreo items, the Post Malone Oreo cookies and the Oreo Footlong cookie from Subway. Now we're gonna see how these two do. I'm a huge fan of Post Malone, so I'm really excited to try these Oreo cookies, and these are limited edition. I'm also really excited to try the Oreo Footlong cookie. The limited edition Post Malone cookie includes a chocolate Oreo cookie, a vanilla Oreo cookie, and then sandwiched between the two cookies is a shortbread flavored cream with salted caramel flavoring as well. So it's kind of twisted together. Now, what makes the Subway Footlong cookie very special is it's a foot long, it's Oreo, and they say that you can get it for $5, although James, who did this review prior to me, he got his for $6. For some reason, the cookie was $6, which is weird. So that's something interesting to note. But the Subway Oreo Footlong cookie entails a double chocolate cookie with crispy, crunchy Oreo cookies throughout. Then there is a layer of vanilla cream and then Oreo cookie sprinkled on top of that. And it's all nice and warm as well. So without further ado, let's get to the review and the taste test. Now, this is the Post Malone Oreo cookie packaging. Within this packaging, there's obviously his Oreos. And then I think this is his signature off to the side as well, which looks really nice. Now let's rip this open. The tab is kind of disguised a little right here. Aha! Let's give this a smell test. That smells really, really nice. I would probably say the nicest smelling Oreos I've ever smelled. Okay, let's grab a cookie here. We can see the nice vanilla cookie on top, the chocolate Oreo cookie right here. There's a nice little car decal right there. Now, if we twist this open, we can see the nice salted caramel swirl and the shortbread flavoring swirl, and it is cream inside. Honestly, you can smell this from almost probably a foot away. It smells that good. It's really, really nice looking. It smells really good too. Okay, let's give this a taste test. Wow. I gotta call it right there. Those are Oreo's best cookies yet. This is genius. That is everything you ever want in an Oreo cookie, in a cookie in general. Okay, so my opinion of these Oreo cookies is these are so fantastic. These are the most flavorful cookies I think I've ever had. And that's really saying something. The cream inside, it's all twisted up and it is the most flavorful cream I've ever tasted. You can taste the salted caramel, you can taste the shortbread flavoring. It all comes together really nice and cohesive. And I also really like that slightly salted taste it has to the cookie as well. You taste that Oreo cookie, that chocolate Oreo cookie, and you taste that vanilla Oreo cookie as well. This is an excellent pairing, and I really hope that these are not going to be limited time. I know this is limited edition, but I really hope that Oreo considers leaving this around long term, because this idea is genius and the cookies themselves are genius. I've never had a more flavorful cookie ever, so I'm definitely going to be devouring these, and I'm thoroughly impressed. Really great job, Post Malone, and really great job, Oreo, for your collaboration. This was extremely wonderful. I also want to touch on the price of these Oreo cookies. These cost $6.99, so that's $6.99. The price may vary depending on your location, but in my location in Nevada, it was $6.99. Let's move on to the Oreo Footlong cookie now. So this is the packaging for the Footlong Oreo cookie. Let's pull it out of here. So this is the tray underneath. It's nice and warm. You can see the double chocolate cookie. Inside of the double chocolate cookie, there are Oreos, and there's vanilla cream on top, and then there are also more cookie crumbles on top that are Oreo. Let's give this a taste test and see what we think. Let's get a bit of the creamy side. One more bite for good measure. If there's one thing we all know about Oreo, it's that it tends to get really stuck in your teeth. So before you're about to talk to somebody, make sure that you don't got any Oreo in your teeth. So here's my opinion of the Oreo Footlong cookie. I have to say, I think for any Oreo lover out there, I think they're gonna enjoy this. I don't really have any issues with it. I think it tastes good. I think my favorite Footlong cookie that Subway's released recently has been the mint Footlong cookie, but this certainly does a good job too. My second favorite would probably be the regular chocolate chip cookie Footlong cookie. This is good. I would definitely say that this is double chocolate cookie, not brownie, because it's slightly drier than a brownie would probably be. The vanilla cream there's kind of like a stripe across the footlong cookie, so you don't really have the advantage of getting it even throughout the cookie itself. You kind of gotta dig and push everything together. But it's a good cookie. I like the crumbles. Like I said, for any Oreo cookie lover, I think they're gonna love this. I think still my favorite, like I said, would be that mint chocolate footlong cookie that they released around Christmas time. I'd love if they could make all 3 of these footlong cookies available all year long. And I really hope that Post Malone and Oreo consider making that Oreo they just created a long-term thing, because it is incredible. That is definitely the most flavorful cookie I've ever had, and trust me, I'm not lying. And I would also say that cookie is the most radiant smelling cookie I've ever smelled in my life. Like, I've never smelled a cookie from like a foot away before, but I can smell those Post Malone cookies. And trust me, when I say I smell it, I mean I smell it, and it smells delicious. It does not smell bad whatsoever. You would definitely want that kind of cookie smell in your house, I think. So with that, I think that does it for today's review. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I'll see you all for the next one. Bye.
That's a strong smell, man.
Isn't it? You can smell it from like a foot away.
You can smell across the room.